And we're back, guys. What's up? My name is Josh, and today we are making chicken. So I told my wife to go to the grocery store today while I was at work and pick up a chicken. It was funny when I got home because she kind of laid out some of the ingredients I was going to use. She laid out all the Mexican ingredients we usually use. So this is what we use for our chicken in our household. Not the lemons, but these are the spices that we use in our household. But we're not doing it, we're not making chicken our way today. So we're not using none of these spices. We're making chicken ninja style. So I've never ever made a chicken whole. I've got a whole chicken here, 5 pounds. It's like 4 pounds, 4.96 pounds. The only thing I'm missing with this is the twine to tie the legs together. But other than that, I got everything here. And I've never made a whole chicken like this in a house. I've made it on the barbecue pit, but never inside. So to make it ninja style, we're going to use my Ninja, of course, again. 6.5 quart. I don't know if I said my name. My name is Josh, by the way. But it's a 6.5 quart Ninja Foodie, and it does a whole lot of awesome stuff. And today we're going to see what the Ninja's recipe of chicken tastes like, guys. So it calls for a whole, fresh, not frozen, uncooked chicken, 4.5 to 5 pounds. Mine's towards the bigger side. It is 5 pounds. I took out the... Okay, well, I'll start with the first step, because that's the first step right here. So the first step was get your chicken, 4.5 to 5 pounds. Mine's 4.96 pounds, and I already took out the giblets and all the yummy stuff that's inside it. If you don't know about that, basically there's a cavity. I'm not going to show on the camera, but there's a cavity here, and you could poke your hand in there and take all the yummy, fun stuff out. Now, that's the first step. That's in a bowl. Next step is in a separate bowl, empty bowl. You're going to get your lemon juice. So it's calling for 2 lemon juices. It's calling for the juice of 2 lemons. So my lemon barely fits in my thing, guys. Oh, Lord. All right. I'm making lemonade. All right. So I pre-cut my lemons, by the way, and I pre-portioned out all my ingredients. So I didn't pre-portion out this lemon, though. I should have done that. So in this recipe, I'm using thyme, however you call it, and honey. I've never used thyme and honey before. I never used honey in a chicken recipe. I've never used thyme in a chicken recipe either. Like I said, we don't really. This is out of my comfort zone. Way out of my comfort zone. Okay. Well, I'm done with this. Okay. Juice of 2 lemons is in the bowl. Hot water. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do the hot water. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I guess we're not going to pause. And Myra is actually boiling the water already. And I will show you that later on. But I'll tell you what I got. So I got the chicken. 4.5 to 5 pounds. Fresh, uncooked. Not frozen. The juice of 2 lemons. I've got thyme. I don't know how to say that word, but I got some of this stuff. I got whole peppercorns. I'm using a bunch of Walmart stuff, so whole peppercorns. I'm using the Melody, of course. Kosher salt. I divided it into 2 because it's calling for... Oh. Let me back up to my peppercorn Melody. Whole peppercorn is calling for... It's calling for 1 tablespoon of whole black peppercorn. It's calling for 2 tablespoons of kosher salt plus 2 more teaspoons of kosher salt. So I got 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. It's calling for 5 cloves of garlic, peeled and smashed. So that's peeled, smashed, 5 cloves garlic, and it's calling for 5 springs. Guys, wait, I'm gonna come on here. It's calling for 5 of these thingies. Time.
Which is the package back there.
Which is this, yeah. It's calling for 5 of these, which is this. Time. It's calling for 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, 1 tablespoon of canola oil, and then a fourth of a cup of hot water, and a fourth a cup of honey. Again, like all these ingredients will be in the description down below. And while the water finishes boiling, I'm gonna jump back to my other video with the pozole. Guys, it was delicious. I'm in love with it, and I want to make it again. It just there was some adding stuff to that, so I don't know how we'll add stuff to this because, like I said, this is out of my comfort zone. The pozole, we kind of were able to fix it the way it was supposed to be because Myra and her mom, well, Myra was here first and her mom was here, and then they both gave me some tips. And with this, I don't even know how to say this word.
But my mom also said that anything that we use in can has a lot of salt. So you got to be really careful for that. Not to add too much of the stuff that's in cans because it has a lot of salt and you don't want your stuff to be salty at the end. So yeah, that was one thing she said.
Okay, so this part we fast forwarded, pretty sure, because that's what we done.
You can get it out already. It's ready.
So at this house, guys, we use a Bella water warmer, water boiler, water thing. I don't know. It heats up our water basically. We put the water in here, flip a switch, and it lights up blue and it boils water. When it's done, it turns off. So it's calling for a fourth cup of hot water. Fourth cup of water. Oh, and by the way, I did check out the honey at Sam's. If I didn't have so much honey here, I would have bought some. But I have quite a bit here, so I'm not going to buy them right now. Let's see. It is cheaper, the honey at Sam's, and I think there was like 2 bottles of honey for like $13, maybe $13.50 with tax. So I've got 2 lemons in here, fourth of a cup of hot water, and a fourth of a cup of honey. And I'm gonna add a little more. No, I can add more. All right. All this deliciousness. All right. So that's a fourth cup of hot water, fourth cup of honey. Then it's saying, and 2 tablespoons of salt. So 2 tablespoons of the kosher salt was this one. So I'm pretty sure this is my 2 teaspoons. So 2 tablespoons of my salt. Pour mixture into the pot. Place full peppercorns, thyme, and garlic in the pot. So I'm guessing I have to stir this up first real quick. I'm going to start up, incorporate the mixture all together. Alright, so I guess that's the best I'm going to do with this. Now it's saying to pour this mixture into the pot. We're not going to need the crispy basket, because we're not going to need that right now. So it's calling for the pot. And it says pour the mixture into the pot. Of course, all of these stayed at the bottom. So when I poured it in, everything stayed. All the good stuff stayed. I'm tempted to add more water. I am gonna add more water because I want all this. All this stayed, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to to get some of that out. So this is still the hot water. I didn't have much. Maybe what, Myra? I don't know. I didn't have much. How much did you think?
Like this much.
I don't know. I didn't have much for it. So I'm just trying to get all this out. Okay. Bowl is now empty. That was my goal, was to get that mixing bowl empty. So it's in this pot. Now it's saying place whole peppercorns, thyme, and garlic in the pot. So peppercorns, thyme. I dropped one on the floor, guys, so I'm gonna add another one. Because it called for 5. And I'm not gonna be stingy. Let's throw another one in. See what happens. Boom. It called for 5. I threw an extra one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 in there. What else is next? And garlic. Garlic. Num 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 num. So garlic. Garlic. Now it says place chicken into the cook and crisp basket and place the basket in the pot. So the pot's going into the foodie. This is not my cook and crisp basket, is it? Well, I was wrong. I'm gonna need this eventually, but not now. I will need my cook and crisp basket. So the pot, cook and crisp basket. Boom. You want to look in that? All the stuff is down below. So basically, boom. All right, guys. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. So whenever on the recipe it does say to get some twine to tie these legs together, some cooking twine. I don't have cooking twine, so I'm just gonna let it be. I'm gonna let it free. I'm gonna let it be in there by itself. So cook and crisp baskets in the pot. Assemble the pressure lid. So in this recipe we need a pressure lid, and thank you, Myra, for having that ready for me. So symbol matching with symbol. Symbol goes with symbol. It's on there tight. Then
you don't add anything on top of it?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
This is the process. The long process. Make sure the pressure valve is in the seal position. So up top, you remember my previous videos, the left side is seal, right side is vent. So it's on seal now. So no air or anything should escape. Select pressure and set to high. Set time to 22 minutes. So turn our beautiful machine on. Pick pressure. It is on high. I wonder if there's a... Okay, look. So there's a low temperature and a high temperature. I want the high temperature. And we're going to make this time for 22 minutes. So 10, 11, 15, 30... Nope, 30 too much. 22 minutes. And then we're going to press start, stop to make it go. So... Set time 20 minutes. Okay, guys. Well, I will see you in 22 minutes, and I only have the remainder of my ingredients. Is I have 2 teaspoons of salt, kosher salt. I have 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper, and I have some canola oil. That's all I have from the recipe left, because in this already we have the lemons, hot water, honey, thyme, some kosher salt, garlic, lemons, the chicken, and I think that's it. But I didn't say garlic, I mean garlic and water. But that's about it. So, oh, and peppercorns. So that's all in here. It's cooking, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, just I guess an update. It is ticking down. Remember I put 22 minutes on there? It says now 17 minutes. All you're doing basically is just letting it count down until it gets to 0. And when it gets to 0, I'll come back with y'all. Alright guys, I'm back and I'm late. So it says 11 minutes there. It says keep warm. Technically, it's doing that because it already pressure cooked for 22 minutes. It's been there for 30 minutes now because of the 22 plus 11. So I kind of went overboard, but it's okay because 5 of those minutes had to be natural release, where you keep it on seal, and the other what do you call it? The other 5 minutes you had to do was that. So it's already done. It's done already, doing all this, so I can just basically turn it off. So it's off now. The reason steam's not coming out as much as it should be is because it's been there already for 11 minutes, or 12 minutes technically. It should have natural released for 5 minutes and quick release for 5 minutes. Natural was on seal and quick was on vent. Alright guys, well, I guess moment of truth. Oh god. Alright. So pressure lid off. You got a bland looking turkey. Chicken, not turkey. Alright. So in the pot, you still have my other stuff still. You have all the fancy dandy stuff in there. So it says now the next step is to brush the chicken with canola oil or spray with cookie spray, season with salt and pepper. So last 3 ingredients is what we're going to do on this. So my thing is, do I just dump it out or?
In there, no? Just brush it. Brush it with something.
Yeah, but I'm making a mess first, guys. Okay. Hey, this is plastic. Alright, my canola oil. I want to massage this in there, but I'm scared I'm gonna get burnt. So underneath this armpit, underneath this armpit over here. Alright, let's turn it around. It is really hot. Alright, it's falling off the bone hot. I guess I lost 2 wings now. And I got juice flowing everywhere. Hold on. Alright. So I lost 2 wings. It's falling off the bone. I hope we're not eating this, but this is not appetizing. This is like day 1 all over again. I remember when I made the when we first unboxed this, I made chicken on this. And the chicken, we pressured it like this, and it looked so disgusting, and I didn't want to eat it. And then after we did, what did we do to it? We crisped it, or air fryer, or we pressed the air crisp button, and it came out so amazing. All right, so this is my pepper.
This is mostly like your taste. Like if you want to add more pepper, if you want to add more oil, if you want to go ahead and add more salt, this is where you know what you want for your chicken. Like maybe I would add more pepper.
No, I'm gonna add more. No? I'm gonna add lemon pepper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, this is fall. So this is. If you haven't watched my first video when I first unboxed this way back when, I feel like I'm doing it all over again for the first time because this chicken feels the same way it felt back then. It feels really nasty, slimy.
Careful there, it's gonna fall apart if you grab it like that.
Yeah, I know.
So grab it. Yeah, there you go. Turn it.
that's gonna fall. We're gonna season this and get it back in there. We'll be right back with you. Alright guys, and we're back. So I went crazy with the seasonings, and as you can tell here and here, I seasoned the hell out of it. I like my stuff to be tasty, and a few teaspoons of salt and pepper wasn't gonna cut it for me, so I seasoned the hell out of it. If you haven't watched my first video when I did this, it's basically the same thing except for the whole chicken now. And now I'm using thyme and other ingredients. Myra could show you real quick. Where's my glove at? I didn't drain this out because I'm curious if that will maybe... I want to see what's going to happen. So, remember those fancy juices? They're still there. They're still going to stay there. The next step is to air crisp for 400 degrees. This is 8 to 18 minutes. So we're going to do 12 minutes. We'll be in the happy medium. So 18... Let's do 12 minutes, yeah. Let's do 12. So air crisp, 400 degrees. Okay, well, oh, it's time, temperature. Okay, air crisp, this. It's not going up. What the hell's happening? Alright, hold on. Air crisp. There it is, 400 degrees, air crisp. I don't know why I didn't want to go up earlier. But it's at 400 degrees now, and we're going to do it for 12 minutes. So, 12 minutes. You know what? I like crispies better, so we already know how crispy I like things, so we're going to do 13 minutes. Alright. This time, I'm going to watch this clock, and I won't let it pass 13 minutes, guys. And I'll see you all soon. Okay, guys. It's done. Air crispy now. It's popping. It's sizzling. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, that shit's hot.
Leave that there. You're gonna get burned. You want to do it more crispy?
No, it's good how it is. I want to show you what it is in here though. So this is the first time I actually leave the juices in. So the juices stayed in. I didn't pour no juices out. The lemon, honey, thyme, water, salt, and pepper down here are still technically there. This is my chicken. But gonna get my chicken out now. Like I said, it's kind of like my first video, guys, almost. Except for this time, I'm doing a little more ingredients and stuff. This is my Ninja Foodie cookbook I've been using, which it didn't use none of the extra spices I put on. On this one, I threw at the... I followed it up to the pressure part. After we did the pressure, the air crisping part, I added the salt, pepper, lemon pepper, and some Mexican spices on here to make it, my own flavor. But now we need to get it out of there. Let's see if I get it out. Yes, you're touching my stuff.
Ooh, maybe you're gonna have to turn it so the other side can be crispy too. Because the other side's not as crispy.
It's not as... Hold on. It's super hot. Alright guys, we're going to put it back in there and flip it. Look at the bottom came out. But that's because all the liquid's on the bottom part. Okay. Air crisp, 400. Alright guys, so this is me eating it because it's already done. It just the bottom part needs to crisp more because my big thought process here is the liquids are down here, and as liquids evaporate or go up in the air because it's evaporating, it made the bottom of the chicken moist, which I don't mind just turning the chicken and redoing it because that's flavor stuff, I think. So let me try it and I'll let y'all go. This tastes so much different than the first time. This is so much better. The first time I made the chicken, scratch that. This is how you need to make the chicken from now on. If you make a chicken in this, make it like this because it came out great. I don't know if it was the time, I don't know if it was the honey, I don't know if it was the lemon. I don't know what the hell it was, but oh my god. This is good. This is awesome. This is how we need to make it. This is a little more crispier. But other than that, that's it. Well guys, you have a good rest of your night. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm gonna enjoy the chicken. Alright guys, so I know the video is finished, but I want to let you know that this chicken tastes like rotisserie style chicken. And I would recommend that maybe whenever you do the air crisp at 400 degrees, you do it, let's see, you do maybe 8 minutes on each side, or maybe 5 to 8 minutes. No, wait, let's see, 7 to 10 minutes on each side. 7 to 10 minutes each side, air crisp at 400 degrees, and then that's it really. Other than that, the juices being left in made, I think, a rotisserie style of a chicken. But thanks for watching, guys.